up, YouTube? You know what I'm saying? I forgot to hit record while I was streaming. I actually record at the same time of me streaming, so it doesn't get copyrighted, because the stream will get copyrighted, but my recording wouldn't get copyrighted. So therefore, I can upload all the audio without it being cut out because of copyright. That makes sense. So basically, while I just reacted to it on stream, damn near the whole thing is muted. I'm so fucking. I'm so sorry, bro. I can't really give y'all a first reaction, but I am going to give y'all like a review on how I felt about pretty much every song. And I will be playing, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of every song as well to let you guys know how I felt about everything. So this will kind of be like a little review instead of a reaction. Y'all know I like Radiohead. Okay Computer was a pretty good album. I gave 2 songs a 10. I gave Let Down a 10, and I gave Subterranean Homesick Alien. I think that's what it's called. I gave that a 10 as well. Going into this though, there were already 2 songs that I already heard that are on here, and it was Weird Fishes and All I Need. Like these 2 I already listened to, and those are 2 songs that like I really love listening to, like on my alone time and stuff like that. I'm gonna get more into how I feel about those 2 songs, but these 2 songs I think were like the first 2 ever songs I really sat down and listened to by Radiohead. So going into the intro, 15 Step. I do like this song. Like, you know what I'm saying? It started off pretty good, you feel me? Like the instruments and everything like they used to make that song, like the song sounds good. Like I like the way the beat sounds and everything, but at the same time it's really not, like, it just really wasn't my vibe really. I read into the lyrics like I always do. Like I look deep into like the lyrics and stuff like that, because when artists make music, people kind of ignore what they're saying and just try to vibes instead of really understanding the artist. So me, I kind of like to think. I think deep into lyrics, and I sort of overthink them majority of the time, but I just still try to understand. And this song was kind of like a lock-in type of song. Like basically, it sounds like he's saying like actor, won't take my eyes off the ball again. Like I'll stay focused next time, you know. So it was kind of like lock-in type shit. So that's kind of how I looked at it. Overall, like the meaning and everything was cool, and I liked it. So I ended up giving this a 6. I gave 15 Steps a 6. And so then we got Body Snatchers. I like this one more than 15 Steps. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of like the better introduction to this album to me, in my opinion. I kind of like this song. I like this song more than 15 Steps. Like, bro, this shit started off crazy, bro. And then once he said that, I ain't gonna lie, like this lit my eyes up. Like this really made me understand what this song is really about, type shit. Like, bro, this shit is crazy. That song, that was like a more of a like a song that kind of got me excited to listen to the album. Not saying that 15 Steps didn't get me excited, because I mean, it's Radiohead, so I'm already know I'm gonna like the album. But this kind of got me more like excited though, got me in a better mood. Like the 15 Step, again, that just wasn't really my vibe. But this was more of my vibe. It got me excited. And usually I don't really listen to like the hype like Radiohead songs, the songs that are like energetic. I listen to like the more slower types. So the fact that I like this one and it's by Radiohead and it's more of a like a up tempo type song, bro, like that means something. They did something right. They played the hell out of them instruments in this song, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Like dead ass. So I gave Body Snatchers an 8. Great song, in my opinion. I feel like it's sort of like derealization, like how like feels like you're like spectating yourself, kind of. Especially people in the industry. You know, I think there's kind of more like in that sort of sense, as to like they're kind of like puppets. You know, once they start making a lot of money and get like these sort of like connections with people, they don't want to lose that shit. They don't want to lose out on money, so they kind of just change themselves for whatever it is. Like, and I mean, to kind of sort it down to my personal level, like it's sort of like finding a job or like a career that requires you to not really be you, kind of, you know. And that's not really my thing at all. Like, I don't want to be a puppet for anybody. I don't want to change for anybody. Like, I always want to be myself. I want to go somewhere where I can feel how I want to feel and just be who I am, you know. So this is like a kind of a reminder of like who I stand, like kind of like my morals and like who I want to be as a person. Like that's kind of how I really sit and think about this song. I'm not gonna lie. Next up, we got Nude, which is another song that I like. Like, bro, I like the way this shit, bro. This is actually a beautiful song, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, just listen to how this shit start, bro. Oh my god.
Don't get any big ideas. They're not gonna happen.
Like, bro, like that shit, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, bro, that shit, that shit was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's really only like 16 lines in this whole song. Like he just says this, he just repeats himself. Like it's a 4-minute song and he's not really saying much. Like he just repeat himself and it's like long breaks in between certain parts and shit like that. Like I don't know. It's cool though. I don't got no problems with it at all. I listen to underground rap. They don't be talking about shit. At least he's talking about something. I listen to bullshit sometimes. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know if it's bad to do so, but I try to really find like a connection between myself and these lyrics a lot, and it damn near it's not really hard to do so. Like I resonate with this with Radiohead, like with this music so well, bro. One of the first things he said was like, "Don't get any big ideas, like they're not gonna happen." Like that kind of, it sounded like a little like damn, but like at the same time it's just like kind of like don't really get your hopes up. And like if he means this in like a sort of like romantic sense, bro, that shit hits deep. There's been so many times where like I have my hopes up and shit like that. Like I mean, when it comes to anything in life that's coming towards you, you know, you have to be sort of hopeful so you can kind of act towards things the best. But at the same time, it's just like shit. It gets so weird to where you kind of just wish that you were just somewhat doubtful so you can kind of handle it well for when it does go wrong. You feel me? Paint yourself white and fill up with noise. I'm thinking like basically like kind of like masking yourself kind of for somebody. Say I like a girl and like I try to just meet her requirements. So like I basically just throw myself away and try to become the man that she kind of wants out of somebody. Deep down inside, yeah, I might have satisfied her, but then it's just like I lost myself. There's still something missing there. And then like he's basically saying like you found it, but it's like too late, kinda. You feel me? So, but then it's just like back to like the main thing. Like shit's not gonna really. This world is just weird. You know what I'm saying? Even when you think you find something, like it's always gonna be something. Like I don't know. Like I think he just kind of has like a messed up perspective on things because of like shit not going right. I'm not saying I don't have any hope towards anything, but at the same time, it's just disappointment and failure. Just it makes you just want to put like a big pause to certain shit, you know, and not even really a pause. Like that's an understatement. Like it just makes you want to kind of quit when it comes to certain things. And like I kind of feel like that's where I'm at right now. But at the same time, I'm not really hopeless or anything like that. But definitely my perspective is kind of fucked up right now to the point where I don't really know like what I want at times, you know. But yeah, Nude was another 8 though. Nude was another 8. It was a great song. The instruments and everything is just beautiful, bro. This next song, Weird Fishes slash Arpeggi, was one of the songs that I've already heard. This song is one of the greatest songs of all time, I think. I'm not even joking. This is sort of like one of those songs where if I'm in like a sort of like a isolation mode kind of in life, like a certain period where I want to really isolate myself, this is one of the songs I really listen to a lot because I feel like I sort of resonate with it.
Why should I stay here? Why should I stay?
Like, bro, just listening to this shit, like the beat, like all the instruments, bro. Like Radiohead, act like, bro, they're amazing, bro.
Not too far. Yeah, everybody
My favorite part of the song.
Picked over by the worms and wet fishes.
Them sort of songs that just make you forget where you're at, bro. Like no bullshit. Like this is kind of like, this is the shit I like hearing, bro. And like I said, the meaning and everything sits with me so well. Like basically, like it's just the cycle of life, pretty much, and just things not really going as you want them to. It's kind of like a cycle when you just keep trying, like when you really haven't given up and you're still trying, bro, but and it's still really not working the way you wanted to work, bro. Like it's just that cycle is just going to keep repeating, and then, you know what I'm saying, eventually we get lucky, right? I don't know. But yeah, like I keep saying, this whole song and everything it sits with me well. It helps me really find comfort, you know, even though when shit gets a little tough, it helps me really just becomes like still. Weird Fishes, Arpeggi gets a 10 out of me, bro. It's a beautiful song, bro. Like the instruments and everything is really good. The vocals, bro, the background vocals, bro, it's beautiful, bro. That's a well put together song, bro. Next up, we got All I Need. All I Need was also another song that I already heard. This is another song that I actually, same thing with Weird Fishes, bro. What I noticed a lot in OK Computer was sort of like the self-destruction, sort of like internal warfare was something I was saying, but it's like really self-destruction. Like you're really like you losing yourself. Like I'm noticing that in like pretty much like all of his music, kind of. Like it's really battles within himself that he has. And a lot from this album is, like I said, this album clearly has it as well. But I see this is sort of aiming towards like destroying himself, kind of, while reaching for a connection, you know, craving something to the point where in the middle of you doing that, like you're losing yourself while doing it.
I am all the days frozen inside, trying to get out of the night.
So again, like I said, he's kind of like, sound like he's just kind of throwing himself away for somebody that he's in love with, and that's how it is, bro. Like as a man, bro, when you like a woman, bro, you kind of want to like, if you want like some lover boy shit, like when you really care for somebody, you kind of just want to like help make life easier for them. Like when you understand how life is, especially as an adult, and there's a girl that you like me personally, like just being there for somebody that you love, or being there for somebody that you like, that's what kind of keeps me going, you know? So like when you come to that conclusion for somebody that you like, bro, it's over with. It's like no bullshit. Like when you want to be there for that person, bro, like that thought just kind of like, it consumes you, you know? And like I said, it destroys you in a sense where it's kind of like you're not really thinking about yourself anymore. Like you want life to be easy for that person, but they're not only does that not do anything for you, but the person that you want to do everything for does not want to do everything for you. You give your all to somebody and you don't even have nothing left of yourself for yourself. That's just one of those things where it just sucks. And like that's kind of what he's saying right now. Like he's in love, like you're all I need. I just want you. Like I just want to be with you. But like in reality though, that does hardly anything for him except gives him temporary joy. And like, bro, this part is beautiful, and then like it's sort of like the music changes because it takes like a dark turn, and then like the lyrics here, like he's realizing that everything that he's saying right now, it's not okay, it's not right to think the way he's thinking. Like this is beautiful. I think this is really like wanting a connection, bro. And so all I need was another 10, because I ain't gonna lie, all I need, bro, that was a great song, bro. All I need is just really good, bro. I really enjoy listening to that again, and really just because even though I listened to Weird Fishes and All I Need already, but I never really sat and just read like the entire lyrics of both songs to really know everything that was being said. I knew what was kind of being said because like the songs were kind of like, they were kind of like repetitive. Both songs were kind of repetitive, but just like dragged. So I kind of knew what majority of the song was saying, but really still reading everything, and it still made me like put things together like even more. See, I'm halfway through the album and we already got 2 10s in this shit already. Next up is Faust ARP.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine, it's on again, off again, on again. Watch me fall like dominoes in pretty patterns, fingers in the back, but I'm tingling, tingling, tingling. It's what you feel now, what you ought to, reasonable, sensible, different makeup. I guess I'm stuck with all you had in you, but no.
Yeah, this is Faust ARP was it's another good song. He was just talking about sort of like life and how he's like successful, but at the same time he's not really okay. You know, in our eyes, like he's somebody who's successful, but like he's falling. You know, like he's losing it. He said like dominoes falling in pretty patterns, and I'm pretty sure that like this symbolizes like him still falling and crashing and not being okay, but at the same time he's a celebrity. Kind of like how, but something I was really realizing in OK Computer that was kind of being said a lot. And so like I looked up like the meaning of this song. Like he's talking about like his like sort of like connection with nature and just like sort of connection with like life itself. I forgot which OK Computer song it was, but he was kind of like basically talking about like how like the world wants him to be sad to make sad music, but at the end of the day, like he's sad. Like he's not okay while doing it. Like he's fucked up while doing it, but he's just still trying to put out art for his fans and shit like that. And they're like eating it on up, you know, getting sad to it themselves. But at the same time, it's just like he's sad. Like he's not okay while doing this. Like this is affecting somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a lot you can really interpret with this song. So I couldn't really get like a grasp on it, which is kind of why I gave it a 7. Next up, we got Reckoner. I like this one. Like, bro, the way he come on here look be crazy. Like, giving this bitch heavenly. Like how the fuck who taught him how to sing like this? The thing is, like he's singing that high pitch this whole song, dog.
Because we separate like ripples on a blade.
Like, listen to him, bro. He's singing his ass off, bro. Instruments and everything, bro, it was so well done to where it was just like I was sitting here really just amazed, bro. Another theme besides, you know, internal warfare, self-destruction, you know, like just like mental illness kind of going on in the head here. I don't know if that was harsh, but that's what it is. Besides that, a thing that he also does is like sort of like question like reality, kind of, or not really question, sometimes shit confront. Like he was kind of talking about like how we can't really, you know what I'm saying, take materialistic shit with us, and kind of like how we're all pretty much the same, but just like in different variations, sort of like a rainbow, you know what I'm saying? Like how like they're like it's all one art, but this is different like parts of it. Like at the end of the day, it's still the rainbow, you know, and all the different strips and shit make up the rainbow. Like you feel me? Like that's kind of like, that's really simplified. I just dumbed that shit down times 1,000, but that's just that's the only way I can really explain it. I need to get into my witchcraft and shit. I'm not there yet though. I gave Reckoner a 8.5 though. Reckoner, that's a good song. And like he was singing his ass off, like I said, like that high pitch he was singing in, I was like, damn, like he can sing, bro. Like he can fucking sing, bro. Tom York can sing. Please tell me his name is pronounced Tom and not Thom, bro. Because if I've been pronouncing it wrong, bro, I'm so sorry. So next up, we got House of Cards.
I just wanna be your lover. No matter how it ends, forget about your house of cards. And now they're mine. Throw your keys in the bowl, 'cause your heart's blown. Good night.
Like, you feel me? I don't know. Like, it sounds like he messing with a woman that he ain't got no goddamn business messing with. Now, I've been in those situations before, but I ain't never messing with nobody that's goddamn married. Goddamn Tom York. What you got going, Brody? Like, it sounds like it's something wrong, but to them it's right, sort of. And so, like, they're feeling denial about it because it's sort of, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like it's like some tricky shit going on, bro. Some messy shit, bro. I don't need none of that in my life right now. You feel me? So I can't really relate to this song like that. So I ended up giving this one a 7.5. I completely understand it though, and I've been in situations where I've gotten into shit that I had no business getting into shit, and I was fully aware that I shouldn't have gotten into the shit. So it definitely resonates with me. So it was just kind of like a good 5 minute vibe for sure, but at the same time, it was just like I'm not trying to. I'm trying to be better, man. I'm trying to do better. But it really is crazy, like how much I could kind of like relate to this album, connect with this shit too well, bro. But yeah, I give this a 7.5 though. Next up, we got Jigsaw falling into place. This is one of their biggest songs, and honestly, on stream, like while I was streaming, somebody was sort of like anticipating it, saying I'm like, oh, this is one of like Radiohead's like best songs of all time, and so I had my expectations up a little too high when I heard it. So when I first listened to it, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of messed up the rating. I feel like.
Just as you take my hand, just as you write my number down, just as the drinks arrive, just as they play your favorite song. Just as you take the mic, just as you dance.
Like this song is just for like, you know what I'm saying, a good time out type shit. You feel me? I didn't really have to look anything up to kind of understand this song. I feel like it was kind of straight ahead. You know, this is kind of like just a fun song. You know what I'm saying? Again, getting this into some shit you probably had no business to, but you know what I'm saying? You just living life. Feel me? YOLO, nigga. Like yeah, apparently this song is based off of like the band going out and like fucking. So it's just like it is just straightforward like that. Like you feel me? Just having a good night out with your friends and shit. Like I can see why like this is like a big song, because this probably gets people in that mood, bro. Like it's up, like it's hype, like you know what I'm saying, like the instruments and stuff is good, the background vocals that bitch fire. I mean, you don't really think too hard on the lyrics, bro. You just have fun with this. I can see why people dancing to this for sure. I like Jigsaw falling into place, you know, but like I said, it got a little hyped up in my head, like a little before I was getting to the song. The anticipation was kind of built up for it, so it made me, I got my head up high for it. So it wasn't a 10, it was a 9 though. You know what I mean? It was still a 9. I wanted it to be a 10, but like I was thinking too hard on it to the point where it's just like if I give it a 10, I think I was probably forcing it. So I think like just it being hyped up, it just ruined it to give it a 10 for me. It wouldn't feel genuine if I gave it a 10, because I was basically told that it was going to be a 10. So it just fucked me up. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just weird, bro. It was still good though. And like I said, I understood like the concept. I understood everything, like listening to it for the first time. This is a Radiohead song that's supposed to put you in a good mood. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how to feel right now. Like, they do that? What the fuck? Next song, we got Videotape. Now, this is one of the ones for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I really like this song.
When I'm at the pearly gates, this'll be on my videotape, my videotape.
Like, I don't know why this gives me like an X vibe.
And you are my center when I spin away, out of control.
Like it made me sit and think. I'm like, I had to look bro well. I'm like, damn, he's still here, right? Cause like this song seems like it's like a goodbye song, sort of, you know, which I feel like a lot of artists probably have like made, I feel like, at a point in their careers. But like I said earlier, when I first started the song, like it gives me like an X vibe. Like the fact that he was like, he made a whole song like off of just like a piano note, like one piano note being repeatedly, like, you know what I'm saying, and some instruments as well. But it reminded me of like some sort of shit like X would do. I'm not saying they got the idea from X when it's really vice versa, you feel me? It makes me think of ways this inspired many artists, I feel like. I don't know, I kind of like it. Like, I like sad songs, bro. I really do. Like I said, like, I resonate with them. Go ahead singing and shit, like the dun, dun, dun. Like, I don't know, it's that song was amazing, bro. Like that's a good song in my opinion, bro. I really did like that song. So yeah, bro, I gave that shit a 10. I ain't even gonna lie, I gave it a 10, bro, because I like the song. I don't know, like the flow and everything, the piano key, like, bro, that shit is perfect, bro. It reminds me of like shit that I first started listening to sort of kind of lead towards what I'm listening to nowadays. Okay Computer, I gave 2 10s. And Rainbow, I gave 3 10s. And then I think the overall rating, I said the overall rating for OK Computer was 8.2. This was an 8.4, I believe. So I liked In Rainbows more than I liked in OK Computer. And that's a fact, because there's 2 songs on here that I really love. And probably 2 of my favorite Radiohead songs. Weird Fishes, All I Need, and Videotape are probably like my top 3 songs by Radiohead. Like, right now, and they're all on the same album, so therefore this is my favorite Radiohead album of all time now, technically. Even though I'm only listening to 2, this is my favorite piece of work by Radiohead. I really sit and think so much when I listen to lyrics. Shit really hits home for me, and I guess that's probably why a lot of people really like Radiohead, because even though as far as success and, like, you know what I'm saying, things like that, we can't really relate to them, you know, they're living a crazy ass life. Like, especially during this time, like going city to city and shit, performing, you know what I'm saying? Bitches, my fault, women. Like, life is crazy, but then, like, you listen to their music and it's just so, like, it's touching, bro, because you can relate to somebody who's successful. You can have all the money in the world, you know, but you can still not have yourself. So you always want to at least feel like you kind of have somewhat of yourself under control before you go into things. And luckily, in Radiohead's case, like, you know, everything was kind of well, but he's clearly suffering, bro. This is why this band is so loved, because they make some real connecting music. Like, it's real. It's real. It's not none of that, like, ignoring shit to kind of and just be, like, happy all the time. Nothing wrong with being happy, but some people are, like, happy to the sense where they're, like, not aware and they're, like, ignoring things they sort of have to face at a point. If you just push shit to the side and not really face anything, and then you get all this money and you still got problems within yourself, then it's just, that shit is going to destroy you. You have more access to ruin yourself. It's still things within yourself that you gotta really get together. And this whole album kind of really puts that together for me. It makes me realize even more that having yourself is really the most important thing to have, you know. So I think the next time I do a Radiohead reaction, I'm going to do some music videos, but I'm going to expand to more artists as well. I still got Brat to listen to, you feel me? For all my Charlie XCX fans, that was my first video, was a Charlie XCX album, so I gotta listen to Brat eventually while it's still summer, you feel me? So I'm gonna listen to that. Like I said, Radiohead music video reaction is something I also want to do, but we can do more albums as well, and I'll make sure to actually record my actual reaction next time. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed it, and subscribe, like, and comment. I appreciate I reply to all my comments. All the comments that are replyable, like, I reply to all my comments. So make sure I give a comment. Let me know if y'all like this video, and let me know what y'all want next, bro. And I'm out this bitch.
You let your friends influence you. I let the drugs abuse me. We all got things we going through, but it still confuse me. How you said I do with you, but we still standing here. I'm so stuck, I can't move.